Hello, hello. Morning. Hello.
Morning, guys.
Howdy, howdy. Morning.
Quick question. So, for the streamers, do they need to stream both legs, or can I just, or do they need to fly both legs of the race, or? Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Good morning.
Hey, JPC, where did you share that multi-Twitch link? I was gonna share that.
It's in the Twitch channel. Thanks. Alright. We're just getting set up here, chat, for the great vUSA Flying Club relay race. It's going to be the first annual. We're going to turn this into an annual event. I'm on Team MooKnee. I'm going to be flying along with my buddy Snow Skier. Is going to be in the MooKnee. I'll be in the MooKnee. He's doing the first leg. I'm going to anchor us on the second leg. He's going to fly us from Myrtle to our first, or in between, which is going to be Macon. And then from Macon, I'm going to fly it down to Pensacola for the second leg here. Got 4 teams participating in the event. I'm going to let you guys see the listings here now. We've got Team Navianchi, Team Trust the Thrust. We got Team Seriously a Piper and Team MooKnee, which I'm on. And that's what we're going to be doing for the event. We're just waiting on a quick briefing that's going to take place here. We got all... actually, we're missing one person. We're one person that we need for the briefing, but they got 9 minutes to show up. So we'll do a briefing, and then we'll get right on down the road here for the relay race. Okay, we're going to kill the music. Thanks for coming in today. So here is the full-on plan that myself and my buddy Snow Skier will be having out today. And it's boom right here. We're gonna take off out of Myrtle Beach, which actually has a little bit of a broken ceiling, but it's pretty much VFR everywhere else. We'll take off. It's gonna be, he's gonna do some flying around. I don't know if he's gonna go south to Charleston or if he's gonna do a straight shot. That leg is gonna be entirely up to him. We're gonna have a halfway point though of Macon, which is the what is it, the Greater Georgia Regional something Airport, or Southern Georgia Regional or whatever. And then I'm going to fly in almost a straight shot down to Pensacola for the second leg. Also a little bit of overcast Pensacola. That should clear up. Should be perfectly VFR pretty much for most of the relay. And that's kind of the plan that we have. The other teams have some other plans. They're flying some other aircraft. It is a staggered start. Some of the slower aircraft are going to be, the team with the slower aircraft is going to be departing first. So Slant Alpha and Melvin Leroy are going to be departing at approximately 12:07 Eastern. You have Nick Reslet and Luke are going to be departing at approximately 12:20. The Seriously Piper team, which is Harrison and Michael, will be departing at approximately 12:24 in 16 seconds. And then about 45 seconds after that, my buddy Snow Skier is going to depart for the first leg at 12:24 and 51 seconds. Very specific listed times that Luke has created for the 4 teams that are participating in the relay this morning. And it's going to be interesting. Again, this is the first iteration of what I'm hoping will be an annual event for the Flying Club. A bit of a small scale start with the 4 teams. Hopefully we'll get more if we do this again in the future. But this will be a good test run to see how it works, to see, you know, what we can expect for doing this kind of event. You know, having the teams of 2, having it be a relay, and obviously the rules will get explained in more detail here in about 5 minutes once the briefing gets underway. The gentleman that's going to be taking care of the briefing is the guy that created the event. His name is Luke. I'm sorry, my computer's doing computer things. And yeah, so we, like I said, are going to be just a few minutes away here from a briefing. And my computer clock is not right. I gotta fix that. There we go. So that's why you see just the Discord for now. And then actually what happens is after this briefing is done, we are going to then, myself and my buddy Snow Skier are going to move to our own personal Discord so he can share his screen, and you'll be watching him fly the MooKnee for the first leg on the stream here on his leg to Macon before then I take over for the second leg down to Pensacola. But we'll be able to share him and he'll be able to, you know, basically take over the stream as much as he desires for the first leg of the stream, or for the relay here. Thanks for coming in today, everybody.
Yo, yo.
Let's see. Looks like about 4 minutes until Luke's going to start the briefing. I know that, Brant, you are getting yourself positioned and ready to go since your team is the first to launch 7 minutes after noon. So, like I said, I'm going to let Luke take care of the briefing here right at noon, but I just want to say everybody have fun. Enjoy the relay. Again, we're on the honor system here, so don't launch early. Make sure that your other person has landed and cleared the runway before you then line up and take off on the second leg if you're going to be the anchor. The winning team will get the pride, but all 4 teams sort of. So technically it's going to be 3 teams because my own team can't win. I'm sorry, Sean. The other 3 teams are going to be eligible for the $25 gift card giveaway. And again, that's going to be for each member of the team. And it's going to be randomly drawn as long as you complete. The team has to complete. Don't necessarily have to win, but you do have to complete. The winners are going to get all the pride, which is nothing wrong with a little bit of pride. But that's kind of how it's going to go in terms of the prize, at least. The only other thing that I want to say before Luke starts his briefing is that once the briefing is complete, we are going to split off however the teams want to split off. Myself and Sean are going to go into our own personal Discord. So if like Brant or Rob want to go into one of their own respective personal Discords, that's fine. You can also, we have this channel can be for one team. There's also the Fingers channel and the CTF channel available for another team to go into, just so that all the teams kind of have their own channel where they can communicate whatever they need to for the relay race. Other than that, the rest of it's going to be up to Luke here in a few minutes.
Before he starts, what's up, guys? I am on Pensacola ground. I will be calling the finish for today's race as well as getting everybody to the FBO. If you fly the first leg and you would like to watch the finish, I just ask you to park at the FBO off of Charlie on the south end. And also, I have tagged some people in the Jacksonville ATC Discord, so just beware if any center controllers or anything like that pop up during the race. Everybody have fun today.
Thank you for that, Josh. I appreciate it.
So theoretically, after the handoff, could I get back in the air and then get in the way of other contestants? Is that what you're saying?
That is not what I said at all. I'm saying if you want to teleport to the ramp and watch the finish line.
Dang it, you're no fun at all.
Yeah,
Where's the strategy here?
If it was F1, I'd say go for it. But
hey, the safety is the #1 priority in this competition here. All right, we're not trying to.
Unsafe. I would just get in the pattern. I mean,
Can I get cleared to land via the taxiway? Do a Harrison Ford landing.
Hey Josh, is anyone on Myrtle Beach or Grandstand ground or no?
It doesn't appear to be any ATC at this time, so right now we'll use the CTAF frequency as appropriate. Make sure you are connected to the VATSIM network, and everyone please make sure to file VFR flight plans. Because, Brant, I don't see you on the network currently.
You mean you don't see me on the network?
I don't see you on the network. Unless VATSPY is having a conniption.
I can see him on there.
Oh, okay.
I just reconnected, so hopefully it'll get on.
Roger. Luke, I hope you're ready. You're gonna have to knock this briefing out in 7 minutes so that Brant can take off. All yours.
I can take off mid-brief. It's all right.
That's all right. All yours, Luke.
All right, let me see if I can share my screen here. All right, everyone see that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta push talk.
Okay, welcome everyone to the first, hopefully soon to be annual Virtual USA Flying Club Relay Race. First I want to thank Mike and also Josh for helping get this event together. I had this idea a few months back and they jumped in and supported me in making it happen, so thanks guys. So the start times have been posted in the Discord channel. I think everyone saw that for the event. As I said in that post, you are not allowed to start your takeoff roll before that time, but you could get lined up, you can get your brakes set, you can get your engine up if you want. The only thing is you can't release those brakes until that time. And please use that clock that I have linked also in that message so that we're all on the same clock there. It should be this one right here, if you guys see that. So use that clock to determine your start time, and then once everyone's in the air, the only rule is, per the briefing document here, the only rule for the handoff is that both pilots have to simultaneously be on the ground at the handoff airport at some time. And so, I mean, obviously, otherwise, as Mike said, you guys want to follow proper safety procedures. If your airport only has one runway, you want to be clear of the runway before someone else enters. But otherwise, the only rule is that your wheels have to be touching the ground at the same time for both pilots at some point. So the finish line is in the air at pattern altitude. Runway 1735 will be the finish line, but that doesn't mean that you're landing on that runway. That means you're flying perpendicular to that runway at pattern altitude. And so I've got a little flight plan shown here. So this is the approach you'll fly, where you'll fly perpendicular to runway 1735 at pattern altitude. You'll fly over the airport, and then everyone can coordinate on CTAF, as it looks like it'll probably be for landing, unless we have tower control at that time. But then Josh will be on ground to welcome you guys and get you headed to parking. All right.
And real quick, per the Jacksonville ATIS and SOP, the winds are variable at the moment, so it looks like runway 17 will be the landing runway. So you'll be crossing, as he said, and then circle back around to land 17.
Okay, thanks, Josh. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else that I need to go over. Those are all the rules. Remember, if at any time, I mean, if you want to double check, you can always come back to this document, which is linked in, if you go to the calendar for the club, it's linked there, but then also, I think Mike dropped it at the beginning of the event channel. So you guys can always go back there and check it. So yeah, any questions?
Take that as no questions. Just again, there is no ATC at Myrtle right now. Just be mindful of that. The CTAF frequency for Myrtle Beach for the people that are doing the first leg is 128.45 on the CTAF. Make sure you're connected to the VATSIM network. Make sure you have a VFR flight plan filed, please, so that people know that this is Virtually Safe Flying Club. For those that are anchoring the second leg, again, make sure it's on the honor system, so make sure you're abiding by the rules, and do the best you can in terms of being at the traffic pattern altitude, crossing the finish line. And again, it's the giveaway, which is going to be eligible for the 3 teams that I'm not on. It's going to be randomly drawn as long as your team finishes, and I'm going to make sure that Josh lets me know that the team's finished appropriately to make sure that they get into the drawing. But the winning team will get all the pride, and they will be announced accordingly in the Discord. So there is some form of self-gratification, I guess, for being the team that finishes first. So fly fast, but fly safe, and watch your fuel consumption.
And Melvin and I promise not to gloat too much.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Sean, I remember when you whipped me at the Stoll competition like 4 years ago. I've had this date circled on my calendar for 4 years, but I'm coming for you.
You think about me all the time. I don't even know who you are.
Oh boy. It's already starting, chat. All right.
In the air, right?
Safety first. Safety first. All right. At this point, Yo. What do we got? We got 1 more minute roughly before Team Navanchi is in the air. Navianchi, however you say. How did you guys pronounce it?
Navianche.
Navianche. Gotta put the
Your
little
girlfriend
accent at
can
the
tell
end.
you because she's been
Yeah,
following
I
us
say
since
that.
we came up with it.
JPC, before you drop off, I just want to coordinate since you're literally 40 seconds departure after me.
Yeah, so Sean's going to be the first leg, and he will make sure that... Are you the first leg for your team?
I am.
Okay, so I'll make sure, and Sean will make sure that he's behind you in the taxi to make sure that he's not blocking your departure.
Okay, no problem. And I'll make sure I'm going to go up to 1,000 MSL and turn.
Did you got that, Sean?
1,000. Okay.
Now that I know you're like 20 seconds away from departing, we staying here. We're going to your voice channel, my voice channel.
I'll head over to yours here once I get rolling.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't know if I have one.
All right, we can meet in mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean and I are going to go into our own personal Discord. And again, for the other teams, one team can stay in here and another team can go into the Fingers channel.
I'll be staying in here for any questions or, just for entertainment. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks for putting this together. It's going to be fun.
And there
Thank
is a multi-Twitch up and available. The link is in the Twitch channel if you want to watch both. Let's see, I'm streaming, Branch streaming, Rob streaming, and Nick Resla streaming.
Wow.
So, all right, I'm gonna depart with Sean to our Discord. You guys have fun, and we'll see you at the finish line.
See you in Pensacola.
Bye.
While we're getting set up on our end, we've got the multi-Twitch going with hopefully better quality than this. Come on. Including my own stream, so there's going to be slight streamception. Oh, we got to wait for the ad now. Good lord. Come on, Twitch. Get it together. There we go.
I'll make you guys watch my stream for this.
Oh, awesome. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
All right. We're going to head over there, I guess, to...
Alright, whenever you are set up and want to share your flight simulator.
Okay, I'm just trying to get my flight plan in here.
Yep.
I saw you like get going and like bank hard like a fighter pilot on course.
Early turnout approved when you're on Unicom. But
Yeah, you're taking the shit. Okay. Are you ready for my trip?
I am. Are you wanting to give away on my stream, or you want to save it to yours?
I know both right now, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear it, man.
Okay, well, so switch number one is we're changing over. What's the name of it again?
Something Wheeler. Yeah. Telfair Wheeler.
Okay, so switch number one is.
I'm just waiting, chat, for my buddy Sean to get his Discord stream up so that we can watch him.
Simon Island? Yeah, St. Simon's Island. Down on the coast.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's only 100 miles down the river, so I should be able to be there in plenty of time. But it's going to add a little time to it.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, and I'll get off the ground as soon as possible. Should be in plenty of time to get set up for our handoff. Twist number two is I'm going to put in barely enough fuel to make it, so just to add that little extra promise.
I thought about doing that, but even with my just regular fuel load, it actually helps my aircraft a little bit because it keeps you from overspeed. So I actually went the other direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought light might be fast. But
Well, I'm sure I think the Comanche's a little heavier, but for some reason this guy here, it actually performs a little better with just a little.
Again, you're listening and watching, and I just did streamception like an idiot to multi-twitch while my buddy Sean gets set up here. And then once he's going, I'll get to his...
Can you send me what to put in my remarks?
You just have to put Virtual USA Flying Club. You don't have to do the whole link or anything. Just put Virtual USA Flying Club.
I'll be watching your stream too, buddy. We'll see you on get over there, watch Slanky.
This is the course that we are doing. Melvin just took off from Myrtle Beach. He is headed down to this point here.
We're going to keep an eye on this clock.
This is our changeover point. Real quick, show you the changeover point.
And he's in the air.
It's a single runway. Some windows here. Obviously, we're not doing
Leister Brandon, thanks for coming in today.
runway. We're doing live weather, live time.
Again, we're watching a multi-stream right now. We got Nick Gresla.
Or ACN, I think.
That's correct.
Parking pad here, but I'm gonna touch down.
And our departure is in approximately, let's see, what time is our departure again? We got 24, so we still got 12 minutes.
As soon as he lands and clears off, and I will immediately be able to
Got
go.
12 minutes to departure time.
So that'll be a little bit of drama on the handoff point there. I'll need to be set up in the turnaround. I got a back taxi. If I land and get up here and take a break, then I've got to hurry up and back taxi and be down at the turnaround before he's in down. So
I'll even nudge the RPMs up, just get somewhere near. If I go too far, I will over.
If you guys want this multi-Twitch link, I can give it to you so you can watch all of the streams at the same time. Oh, that's incorrect. Let me try that again. There we go. Flying from Michigan to St. Louis on the 172 Sky, 55 flight time, 3 minutes, 5300. That's a lengthy flight that you're doing there in the 172. That's a long time in a 172. Oh, his stream is buffering a little bit. Come on back, branch stream. There we go.
He's rolling. Here's JPC's multi-channel. And he's probably talking smack right now. If I know him.
Not talking smack yet. Not talking smack yet.
Love stuff like this. Anything that harkens back to those old air races of the 1930s, appendix and all that stuff. Like, I love that history. There you go. We're right up at the tippity top. So pull back a little longer.
Where are you at in your setup?
I'm doing my altitude now. I got my flight plan in.
All right. Do you want? Are you able to share your?
Yeah,
1 second, chat. We're gonna get you a nice view of him here, and it'll be his stream, pretty much for the first leg. Here we go. All right. All right, you're on the main screen. It's your stream. We're gonna mute Brant on the other side here. You guys are gonna get the sights and sounds of my buddy Snow Skier here on his first leg. Surge TBC, thanks for coming in today. Yeah, we are getting ready. Our departure time, our team's departure time on this leg here is in about 9 minutes for the staggered starts that we have for this relay race. And again, my buddy Sean is doing the first leg in the MooKnee. I'll be doing the second leg also in a MooKnee. Our midway point is Macon, which is Middle Georgia Regional. He's departing out of Myrtle. I'll be crossing and landing at... Oh, I forgot to turn the volume off on that guy, on the multi-stream. And,
You see my flight plan?
no, I don't see your flight plan. I just see the MooKnee. No, I do see your flight plan on the screen. You're in your, 750 there. Actually, yes, yeah, I see everything that's on your screen, your flight sim screen. That's the only screen I can see. Make sure you're connected to VATSIM. I don't see you on the ground at VATSIM.
I just did.
Roger. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing.
So we just use tower as our CTAF?
Yeah, so the CTAF for Myrtle is 128.45. Plan on flying all the way to Van Nuys. Day 2 is St. Louis to Shawnee in Oklahoma. So you're doing a full-on cross the country in the 172 there. That's awesome. So we have 4 teams for this relay, for the first annual relay. Hopefully we'll have more teams joining us in the future as we do this a little bit more consistently, but we do have, like I said, 4 teams flying in the event this afternoon, and we'll see. May the best team win.
Flight plan?
No, I didn't see it personally yet, if you had it up. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing stream things.
No, VATSIM says there's one in there, so I would say that.
Oh, okay. Let me. I'll take a look on VATSPY once you pop up on the network here. Are you sure you're connected? It's not showing. Why is it not showing? Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. Disregard. I'm a little slow. Okay, I see your flight plan. Yeah. So he's gonna be doing an actual flight plan, chat. So this is what he has decided he's going to do, chat. He's going to fly down, it looks like, south towards Charleston, and then kind of cut across over here over Allendale City, pass over like Dublin, and then come across here to come inbound to Macon. I'm going to be a little bit more direct with my leg. I'm going to take off, and I'm pretty much going to straight shot down to Pensacola. I'm going to make sure, though, to avoid the restricted area here, and also all the restricted areas around Eglin as well. So, Lysa Brandon, this is a Virtual USA Flying Club event. The Virtual USA Flying Club is a general aviation flying club on the VATSIM network. If you're not familiar, you do need to be a VATSIM member to become a club member. But if you are a VATSIM member and you enjoy doing general aviation flying, you can join our Discord. We do events like this all the time. Well, maybe not like this because this is a bit of a unique event, but we do general aviation style events. 4 times a month typically, all on the VATSIM network.
Run up here or something, I guess.
Yeah, whatever you've got, like 3 minutes till departure time. 3-4 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's 20 after. It's 21 after already, and you got 3 minutes.
This is attitude, set, trim, rudder, run up. Okay.
You just want to make sure that you're behind November 26 November. He's the one that's departing about half a minute prior to us.
Okay. Hopefully I got model matching, I guess, here. Alright, well, that's complete. I guess we're good to go.
And again, you're watching. My buddy Sean is doing the first leg. I'm going to be the anchor. So he's doing the first leg. So you're watching him through a little Discord stream in the MooKnee. How'd you get in front of him?
No, I thought there was a taxi, but it just goes from the ramp to the runway.
Myrtle's stupid.
Can you hear the VATSIM stuff coming through? He just called his departure, so we're just about ready here. I see 24 on my clock.
If you said anything to me in the last 2 minutes, I'm sorry, I missed it. I had to help Sarah with something.
I said, can you hear the VATSIM audio the guy just called?
No, I can't hear the VATSIM audio through you. That's going to be the only thing. I can only hear the stuff that goes directly through Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's the only thing that's going to be lacking coming through during your leg.
Alright, well 36 is verified. Our departure traffic is taken off. Let's do our quick
Oh, it's not me taxiing, it's Sean taxiing. Melvin Leroy, thanks for coming in today. I hope your leg is going good so far in the Navian, buddy. This ain't no A320. I don't even think I would taxi that fast in a 320, to be honest with you. Throwing things off screen.
Mixture. So
Excellent, excellent.
I see 25 is my clock good. Senor Captain.
Get off before that. Yes, get off before that, United.
Make
Your clock's good. We're good.
sure You're full. We're ready to go. Takeoff clearance has been issued. We're getting beaten United. 36 verified. Let's push. Aegis green. 70 knots. Rotate. Positive rate. Almost out of usable run. Almost out.
It's a long runway.
Still almost out of usable run. Still almost out of usable run. Almost out of usable. Alright, we're out of usable run. Here it comes up. Here's up. And flaps coming up. Slowly, 100 knots until we get to 1,000 feet. Then we'll do our left turn. Where's the beach?
Just working on something, chat. Give me 1 second. Are you not using the autopilot?
We're struggle busting right now a bit. The real question is there like an autopilot power button?
There shouldn't be. It should just work. That would suck if you're glitched out here. There you go. There you go.
Oh, AP lights on. Let's see. Hopefully the vertical speed.
Let me get you squared away, Lester. You said you just joined. Give me 1 second. Did you put your information in the waiting room? You sure did. Alright, very good, very good.
Redirect.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to get you in here.
And we're tracking the nav mode.
Alright.
And the Myrtle Beach. This side.
Alright, you should now be in the vUSA Flying Club, Brandon. Welcome.
Keeping us
You'll be able to join us on future events now.
There we go. Now we got it figured out.
Excellent. Just remember that the whatever view you have is whatever view the stream has.
Alright, as we lose power, let's lean it back. 1450 on EDT. Wide open throttle, 2500 FPS. Yeah, 1430 is good enough. So what's that? 17.8 gallons an hour so far. See you, money. I'm on 22.8.
All 4 of the first leggers are in the air, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of the first leg teams are in the air.
This might be nice if we had a wind back there.
Yeah, that would be nice. Is there not one? No, I guess not. On the 750.
Let me look through the menus here. Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at
So there is one. Nice.
The winds are lying right now. 17 knot quarter headwind. Probably go back up, and then we probably will come back down. It's supposed to be straight crosswind. Well, see, I lost my leaning. Wasn't paying attention. Gotta re-lean now. Lose power as we climb. There we go. Bring that back up there. And we're at 15.8. We're so efficient. Now it says connection lost. So I'm just losing that.
No, it's probably a MSFS thing. Get that from time to time. I bet you it'll come back quick. But you're still... It's a MSFS thing. You're still here.
Okay. Okay. My router's pretty bad. Sometimes it just drops the Wi-Fi all of a sudden. So hopefully that doesn't happen on this today. Online services are unreachable. Check my internet connection. Abort all maneuvers. Take evasive action. Nope. never
And
mind.
successfully connected. Yep, MSFS being MSFS. Surprise!
19 knots. Ugh. 7.5 for 8.5. One taco.
Run up Microsoft Flight Sim on my end.
Alright. Chat. Are we gonna capture? I don't think so. I think if I press the arm button.
Are you armed? So arm and engage, yeah.
Alright, let's see.
You have to hit engage. Engage.
No, that's altitude hold, right? It's
No, just
arm.
hit. You hit arm engage, and then whatever vertical speed you have will stick. Yep, she should capture now.
We'll see. Famous last words. I'm gonna lower it to 100 just in case I can make some quicker reactions. Temps slightly warm. Oil pressure's good. CHTs are ice cold, baby. 377. Yeah, 20 knots. I might go that down. This is some bull crap. $100 feet. Is it gonna work? Oh, I see it capped. Oh boy, it's captured.
Look at that.
KFC 150.
Look at that.
Let's do a little true airspeed calculation here in a sec. Bring it back, let it accelerate, get on the step, as they say. I'm just going to stay wide open with the throttle because we're at 22.5 inches is plenty. And then I'm going to lean, rip, hot, and I keep leaning, it comes back, and then I'm going to lean about 1430 on the lean side. Now we're doing 12.5 gallons an hour, baby. Let's see what that trues out to. Outside air tank. Where are we? Like, should be like 167 true. Let's see what this says. Nice.
169. This is the MooKnee Leister, Brandon. It's the MooKnee Ovation. Coronado MooKnee on MSFS, to be more specific.
Alright, 170, 154. I think we might have to go down here. Might go down to 65, chasing some wind. That was an hour and 30.
$153 miles, nice. I'll take you some time in a 172.
Oh my god, there's no one flying the plane.
It is going to be loud when he does the outside V chat. I apologize for that.
Ooh, that was close. We left our pilot behind. Getting that airport.
Oh, I don't know.
Collateral airport.
Nope. Just in case they forget what it is.
Yeah, that's the MooKnee thing. $153. Do I dare go down and chase probably 3 or 4 knots? since we got time, let's experiment. Let's see, we're doing buck 55 at 85. Let's try and do 65.
While he's still flying, Chad, I'm getting my MooKnee set up on my other screen here. We're at Macon. But again, I'm going to be sitting waiting for him until he's wheels down. So we're just there to set up. I need to move some stuff over to the screen.
Now we're going to gain manifold pressure so we get that thick air, thicker air.
Heck yeah. Thick.
And if it was a normal airplane, my fuel flow wouldn't change, but because it's a
Carinata.
my fuel flow changes. So it's going to stay actually the same amount of lean, it looks like, but it would actually get leaner as you descend, which is fine. Got the lean side. It's just going to run rougher, eventually just pump it up a little bit. Hope too much. How's it go? So we're at 19 knots. This might be irrelevant. Let's see. Probably we gotta make this right turn and we're gonna turn right into that sucker.
It is. Look at that.
This is saying 23.6 inches at 2300 RPM. 75% power. Or 24, so we're probably way more than 75% right now. So.
Iowa Scotsman, thanks for coming in today. You're watching my buddy Sean fly the first leg of the relay. I'll be doing the anchor leg, the second leg from Macon to Pensacola for the Virtually Safe Flying Club relay, the great vUSA relay race. Well underway. You can see the first team, Team Navienci. You've got Team Trust the Thrust. You've got Team MooKnee, that's the team I'm on, and you got Team Seriously a Piper. So the 4 teams are up on their first relay leg. Most everyone is stopping right in this area for the halfway point, and then eventually the second leggers will be flying to Pensacola. We'll watch my buddy Sean fly his MooKnee before I get into my... Can I program a Victor Airway into my 172 for the flight plan? Depends on which GPS that you have. If you have a Garmin 430 or 530, you should... I don't know exactly... I don't remember exactly how to do it, but I believe... I don't think you can... I don't think you could do it like actually like put like the airway in, but you could find the fixes... Oh, with the G1000, yeah, I believe you can. Either that, or if you can't put the actual airway in itself, you can look and see what the fixes are on the airway, and then you really would only have to list the fixes that are going to have any kind of directional change. For the most part, you wouldn't have to necessarily list every single fix. But I'm not super familiar with the G1000 to answer your question, so I'm really not 100% sure.
Might have to chase lower after this turn. We turn into the wind.
See where our combatants are at right now. Oh, loud noises. Get a picture of the MooKnee for you. The great relay race is underway for sure. All teams are in the air on their first legs. Excuse me, first legs. Can't speak today. Again, I'll be waiting until my buddy Sean here, who you're watching now through a Discord stream. Once he is wheels down in Macon, I will be lining up on that runway, and once he clears the runway, I will be departing to Pensacola on the second leg. McFly, Abby, thanks for coming in today, and thank you for putting the answer in the chat.
Took off at 40. He said that he landed with 34, so I don't know about that. Oh, I'm getting 12.4 nautical miles per gallon. Get 14.8 miles per gallon.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Basically a hybrid right now. What's CWS stand for, Mike?
No idea.
Control wheel steering? It's autopilot interrupt, technically. Like on the
Oh,
interrupt.
okay. Alright. Yeah, okay.
IRS? No idea what that button does.
That's how you pay your taxes, right? Push that button and your taxes go away?
They're everywhere, so you call them and yeah, they come after you for tax fraud. That's how you can afford your difference. Tax fraud.
Lysa Brandon, if you're talking about in the flying club, if you ever want to share your routes or try and have people fly along with you, you would use the Come Fly With Me channel, Lysa Brandon.
That's the only button you're allowed to press.
Cannot get away from the IRS, no sir.
No. Can I get a dun-dun?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm not push to talk in this Discord. Or I am push to talk in this Discord. I've been talking to my stream when you're talking, but then I forget that you can't hear me unless I'm pushing a button.
Okay, did you get my joke? Was it
Yes.
It's the only button you're allowed to push chat. Ha 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 ha.
I can't be making no mistakes if I only have one button to push.
I know. Still managed to screw it up and push the talk button.
Yeah, I can't even get it right on my own damn computer.
You know, Chat, if you're flying along doing this relay race and you've been drinking just a little bit too close to 8 hours, just pop this bad boy on. Good to go.
Suck in some of that oxygen.
You're getting over these payload figures. It's a nice looking place to be. Your overhead panel, sun. Oh, look at that sun moving. Moving just a little bit. I'm gonna go behind my roof now. Oh, it's wiggling.
Your oxygen is still on.
That's okay. So I'm feeling good right now.
Ah, feeling right.
Feeling good. I got 1500 psi. We're good to go. Flying at night, probably want to use oxygen. This altitude. That's what they say. I never did.
Yeah, anything above 5,000, right?
Yeah, I guess it says it's a game changer. Just you start to see colors easier and stuff. It's like someone turn off the lights when you get on oxygen. Kind of weird. I've never done it, but that's.
Oh, I'm sure we could have helped found you a teammate, Iowa Scotsman. I'm sorry that you had to miss out.
Returning here shortly. I had a DME counter for that. So keep another 9.7. I'm getting a Phantom DME too from some VOR somewhere.
Yeah, you can always feel free to post in there, Leister Brandon. Just sometimes you might not get any replies, but maybe once in a while someone will want to join you. But anytime you are looking for someone to fly with, you can always try and post in there and see if you get lucky.
Definitely faster than Natty.
Just don't feel discouraged though if nobody answers. It can go unanswered quite a bit sometimes in there.
Already ahead of 26 November. I think this is just where it's freaking straight line distance. He's doing a $164. He's at 1,500 feet. He's avoiding the wind as much as he can.
Yep. And Brant's down at Brant's only at 2,500 feet, so he's in the same boat there. He's getting a $151 out of the Navian.
Yeah, let's see. Let me experiment with my off-route construction finish altitude here. Maybe we'll go down to 45 when we make this turn. There's Charleston, home of.
Gresla, thanks for coming in today. I know you're going to be doing leg 2 for your team. It looks like. MacFly, yeah, we'll definitely. I believe we'll have more teams. I believe we'll have more teams to fly this event next year, because we are going to make this an annual event.
I apologize for the disgusting non-custom scenery.
And
but down there, those
VATSIM.
3 big buildings, that'd be the Boeing factory. That'd be where they'd be making the Dreamliner. Plastic fantastic. The
Yep.
composite wonder of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
Yeah, we definitely are going to try and make this a yearly event, so for those that can't participate this year, there will be more to follow. Yeah, hopefully we can get more than 4 teams.
Like, too many times?
Yeah, I've been to Charleston quite a bit.
Me too. A lot of cars in the parking lot today. Everyone's going somewhere for the holiday. Oh, we're turning. This autopilot's working good, folks. Alright, I think we're gonna experiment. We're gonna drop down to 45 here. don't think I'm gonna hit anything down south. There's no hills.
I don't think so.
Down here.
Bareback. I'm back. I had to get myself a nice crisp Dr. Pepper.
Sponsored by. According to 4Flight from Charleston, 4,500 feet gives me 635 foot clearance. No, my highest obstacle is 885 feet. Oh, there's nothing to hit out here.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. I think just even looking at like the sectional chart, the highest like min safe altitude I see is like 1,500. Or 2,000, that's it. Yeah, 2,000.
I mean, theoretically, unless you're going to run the airplane ragged, 4,500 feet is about the lowest you're going to go. It just depends what the wind is. I mean, we got 15 knots of wind here. I mean, it was what?
I'm going to go
16 at... I mean, you pick up 2 knots per 1,000 feet up to about 8,500 feet. And then
I
it
think-
starts kind of turning back down.
Gotcha. I think I'm going to go at 45 for on my, because it looks like 45 is going to give me the fastest time according to Sky Vector on the leg down at Pensacola. So I'm going to plan on going at 45.
Yeah, you gotta think about this. In a naturally aspirated airplane, from about up from the ground, if you maintain a constant 75% power to about 8,500 feet, your true airspeed will go up 2 knots. So you can take a 2-knot headwind. So if the winds were 10-knot headwind at 45 and a 10-knot headwind at 85, you'd want to go at 85.
See, the thing though, I think with Sky Vector is that it goes, when you put like an actual speed in, I'm pretty sure it's a ground speed that it calculates off of,
Nah, it's
so.
it's a true airspeed. I think that's
Is it true? Okay.
Yeah, Sky Vector thinks it's a true airspeed. 4Flight's limited with that too. It doesn't. It only asks for your true airspeed, but technically your true airspeed changes for altitude, whether you're a turbo or a non-turbo airplane. I mean, we're only down to 15 knots of headwind. It seems like, I don't know, 45 would be like a wash. It's trended towards a quarter in headwind though. And it's 16 knots. So we'll see what it levels out at. Because now technically I'm definitely running more than 75%.
I did not work CTP yesterday, Nick. I am very anti-CTP, to be honest with you. I don't like cross the pond. Not my favorite event. It's actually my least favorite event. I'm pretty much decided that I don't think I'm ever going to participate in cross the pond ever again, whether it's flying or ATC. I just don't like the event. That's just me.
Let's say 24.2 at 0.300 RPM.
Yeah, delivery's a little rough when you're on the arrival side. Not too much going on, probably.
set power setting wise. We also did not capture our altitude. We're gonna die.
You didn't arm and engage it this time. You gotta hit that engage for whatever reason. It needs both of them to be. It needs the arm first and then engage in order for it to capture.
I caught a chat. We only got down to 4,100 feet before I realized we were at our right altitude.
November 321 Tango Foxtrot. Thanks for coming in today. Welcome to the stream. And we are in the heat of the Virtual USA Flying Club, the Great vUSA Relay Race. My buddy Snow Skier is flying leg 1.
We're doing about
It's going well. I hope you're doing well as well this afternoon.
level off.
What's your ETA? Well, once you get your speed up, you gotta let me know what your ETA is to be on the ground and making. Once you get up to speed again. Yeah, very nice. We got the multi-stream going. If you want, I can give you a link. It was myself, Melvin Leroy, Slant Alpha Adventures, and Nick Resla too is streaming. He's going to be doing the second leg on his end. If you want to watch the multi-stream, the link is right there.
That's more gas. That should give us a little bit more speed here. 13.5 gallons now. Close to the airport? Yeah, we're close enough to this airport, I guess, right? What's that? 10 miles, RBW. Yep, I can see it. We can switch tanks. Pump on. Right tank. Pump off. Yeah, looks like the best we can muster is a $1.69 again. Going $1.57. Hour 2.
Hour and 2 minutes to destination?
Yeah.
So that would be 2:07 Eastern. Alright.
Yeah, I got winds calm right now. I think I was planning on just landing 3-2 if you want to depart like 2-3 or something. Since the way the thing works, I can definitely lasso that bad boy.
Okay, yeah. That would be great.
They'll taxi out for a high note there on the north end.
Yep, I'm on the main ramp on the north there. Charlie, short of 2-3.
Yeah, blasting basically straight out the whole way.
Yep.
And I'll land 3-2, lasso that bad boy, and I'll give you the old double flash of the landing light as you pass me.
Very good, very good.
Certain pilot be like, why isn't your compass card filled out?
Oh, brother. Once again, chat, my airplane is on the ground, currently plugged up and waiting. We've got, it sounds like about an hour before he's on the ground, so we've got 1 hour that we're still waiting before we go. About another 40 minutes, and I'll get this airplane started up and get it ready to go for when he gets wheels down. We'll go wheels up on the second leg of the great vUSA relay race. So I'll be anchoring us down to Pensacola, and I'll be pedaling as fast as I can to see if we can beat out the other teams. Let me get Volanta off the screen there. Sorry about that.
How's the map look? Let me take a look at that. Oh. These guys are low.
I guess they didn't feel like fighting the winds.
I know. Yeah. What's Brant's stream look like? What power set is he running on that thing? He's running that thing ragged, I bet.
Let's see. Oh, he's got an overlay of.
The Comanche? I believe it.
Nah, he's flying the Navy, and the Comanche is slaying Alpha.
Navion? No, freaking.
Navion. Hold on, let me see. His stream is currently blocked by an overlay of Slant Alpha's stream. I can't see his speed. I'll let you know whenever he gets rid of Slant's stream on his overlay.
I got buck 62.
Let's see. Oh, he's in the yellow on that thing. He is doing... He's in the yellow on that thing. He's doing 170 miles per hour indicated.
Can you see his tack? Yeah, I'm doing a buck 64 indicated.
I cannot
180 maybe.
I cannot see his tack. At least not in the view that he has.
That thing's being run ragged. It doesn't need to make the TBO. It just needs to make it to Georgia.
It just needs to make it to his halfway point.
As an owner, especially with a nice paint job, I need to treat this thing to make it back home.
TBO needs that.
I don't know how creative I can get. I could do a high power climb, and then I could really rock it down and build up some speed.
I don't see that it would make much of a difference though, right?
I don't know.
I'll have to just make up whatever I can on my end. And I'm gonna go straight shot, so...
Well, let me climb up. I'm gonna climb up to 85, I guess.
You gotta set the altitude, then arm and... Oh yeah, you do, okay. Oh yeah, he's running it right up at 2,500 RPM and 25 manifold pressure. So he's doing 25 squared on the Nevian.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, can you see what the red line is on that? On the RPM? That's
And if he
probably
zooms out
like
just a little bit,
it's probably like 85% power.
I think he's pretty much right on the red line on the RPM.
Oh, it's only 2,500 RPM red line? Yeah, that he's run that baby at like 85-90%.
Run it hot. Yeah, it looks like 2,700 is the red line, so he's at 2,500 RPM, 25 on the manifold pressure.
He's close to 75.
But his fuel flow is like almost to the max. Like his fuel flow is 18.5, so he's like, screw the gas. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, chat, we're stalking Brant's stream here, and we're looking at his
Be a neat event idea.
RPM and manifold.
Like 20 gallons, and you gotta see if we can get somewhere fast.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. How
and then say you got like a 3-hour window, so like the 152 might be able to win if you can just beat it up against the hour, or you could do like super economy cruise in an airplane.
Yeah, like an endurance race more than a speed race.
Yeah, because even the default Microsoft, when you land, you can look at how much fuel you have on board, so you know how much you took off with.
Yeah, Brant's mechanic is going to love him, that's for sure. That Navian's gonna need a little TLC after this race. But I guess it's serving its purpose for now. Definitely took the run it hot, literally. It is a race after all. It is a race.
Yeah, let's see that. That's a smart idea, but we'll see. Two knots faster with wind, and we only went up, say, 1,500 feet. That might work out. 65 might be the sweet spot. We'll see what 85 looks like.
Maybe I'll go at 65 then, instead of 45.
If the wind's the same at 65 as it is at 45, then I think 65 is a better option for power.
$80 miles till St. Louis. So chat, when it's my turn, I'm parked at the North Rampy. I'm just gonna taxi to Charlie, hold short at 2-3, and it's pretty much a straight shot departure going to Pensacola. He's gonna plan on landing on 3-2, hold short, so that way once he's wheels down, I'll be able to just launch off at 2-3. CTAF for Macon, by the way, is 128.2.
Looking like it shifts. What would have been a direct headwind when I make my turn will now be just a quartering right headwind when I make my turn as I go higher. So that might work to my advantage. That's country. Stupid Coronado, they put the goddamn fuel doors on the wrong way.
Oh,
Goddamn,
Coronado.
Put my fuel caps on aerodynamically. I'm a MooKnee pilot. It's costing me at least 3 knots. Oh yeah, that's right. These newer MooKnees, they got the wing gauges. I got under 10 on the left. It looks like. Woo! It says 11. Okay. I think it's because we're pitched up. 18 knots.
Boop. One to go.
Give me power. Give me speed. Give me all the weed you need.
Roger.
What?
What?
Dang, 20 knots, yo. I think we might go back down. We'll go back down to 65. We'll see. Let's see if we can beat 162 across the ground. Ray is like really far ahead.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, okay, so I don't think Luke accounted for how fast he was going to be flying the Navian. But then Rob, his teammate, is in a Comanche, so I'll be able to outpace the Comanche a little bit in the MooKnee at least. Because the Comanche, he's not going to be able to get the Comanche to go as fast as Brandt is going in the Navian. He is going to have a shorter distance, I think, from Wheeler than I am from Macon, though.
Yeah, no, I like this way. Okay, 65.
Second leg on that team with Harrison and Michael. Harrison's slow in his PA24 there, but it's going to be an SR22 on the second leg for that one out of Heart of Georgia Regional. That'll be interesting. And then the other team at a Dublin, we'll have to see. Because I don't know what Nick is going to be flying. He's probably going to be in a Series 2, I'm betting. Man, no Kovacevic for the Devils tonight either. Jesus. Dropping like flies on the defensive end. Means it's going to be Siegenthaler and Hamilton, Pesci, and Nemec, and Chowalski, and God, who else? Casey? Running out of defensemen. Or Dumoulin, rather.
Harrison's in a Comanche too. He's doing a buck 39. He's at 85. He went up. Yeah. What's Robin?
Say again? Say again?
What's Robin again?
What do you mean?
What's Rob flying?
Oh, he's going to be in the Comanche.
40 minutes. That puts me at 206. Which I might be able to get down as I descend.
Yep, I'm getting ready. Brant's already about to land. Good lord. He hauled that thing in there. And Rob's waiting at the end of the runway in the Comanche. They're going to have a pretty good leg up. I think Luke probably didn't expect Brant to be going as quick in the Navy, and they might have been given a little bit too much of a head start on the time spacing. But it's only the first iteration of this, so there's definitely some things to work out, kink-wise.
Kind of looks like Lucas is hand flying the whole way. But his track is all squiggly.
He might be. Yeah, I think Luke might have given too much of a head start to Brant and Rob's team, because I don't think he was expecting Brant to go that fast in the Navy, and I don't think anybody was.
Nope.
There were some kinks to work out before the next iteration next year.
I'm the only one that didn't fly a straight line. Harrison looks like he's hand flying also. Respect.
Yeah, because it looks like Brant is about to land and Rob is at the end of the runway waiting to go over where their halfway point.
Pensacola is online, looks like.
So Brant is touching down right now.
Yeah, holy shit, I still got like 37 minutes to go.
So there's no way I'm going to be able to make that up even with Rob in the Comanche. I don't think it was expecting the Navian to go that fast when he made the time, so they definitely were given a bit of a head start. A little too much of a head start there.
Should only been like 3 minutes of a head start. That's all it should have been. 3 minutes in between each departure. You just put the fastest guy in the back and the slowest guy in the front.
Yeah, we'll work, like I said, in the first iteration, we'll work out the kinks as we move on to future years. There, yep, Rob is in the air already.
I guess I should have just did a straight line. because I start 22, huh? That's not turbo, right, in the sim?
It is not.
We'll just have to see what Rob ends up showing across the ground, how crazy he goes. Lucas is fucking hauling ass, man. 171.
The big thing also is you did not do a straight line, so.
I mean, according to ForeFlight, that would only cost me 5 minutes. I'll just go direct the final approach fix now if you want. Let's say 33 pit. Looks like it saves a minute.
Guess I should probably pour myself a beverage.
A long road ahead of you. Don't forget the oxygen.
I'll be right back. on, make a list. I have returned.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just contemplating my descent. I will guarantee you we will have burned the least amount of gas.
Probably. We'll win in the efficiency category.
Yep. That's the MooKnee way. I took off with 40 gallons.
Looks like Rob is getting a ground speed of $148.
Ooh. That's tempting. That's very promisingly tempting, because you're probably going to have 20 knots on him then, maybe.
Yeah, but he's going to have a half an hour head start. I don't know if 20 knots is going to make up for that on an hour and a half flight.
We'll see. It might. You're feel free to run your bad boy Rich at peak, man.
I'm going to run it as fast as it can go.
Okay. The fuck did I send those power settings for?
All bets are off in the heat of the moment.
I mean, you should be running like, what, 15 and a half to 16 gallons an hour, I guess. I'm running on the lean side, so that's 13 and a half, about 14 gallons an hour. The wind's dying down. I think the wind's going to be less for you, right?
Should be. Yeah, it should be less.
Starting down 20 miles from my final approach fix, so it'll work out. Speed brakes will not be used this flight, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
We are definitely running this bad boy ragged. What other speed mods are we missing on this airplane that we got? We have our hinge seals. That helps us pick up some speed. What else do we got? We got a NACA duct. That probably helps us pick up some speed. Look at these gear doors, man. Those gear doors are flush. You don't even know we have tires. That's gonna give us a knot. Look at this, I guess GPS or DME or localizer antenna, whatever the hell that guy is. That's aerodynamically shaped. And all my antennas, man, are aerodynamically shaped. This handle, though, this is costing us a couple knots on the baggage door. That handles. At least our step's pretty aerodynamic. That's not costing us much. Oh man! Oh, I gotta clean the belly of this thing. Hot damn!
A little dirty.
It's just like the real plane. Mine's disgustingly dirty as well. Honestly, like, I guess since there's no, it's max continuous power. It's max continuous power. If you really wanted to be crazy, you could do it.
I'm just gonna hold it in the green. I'm not gonna push the yellow too much on the indicated.
That means nothing. The airplane doesn't care about speed. The engine cares about speed. You basically just, I don't know, and not blow up the engine. You gotta keep it rich enough that I guess you're like at 1450. that's the climb out EGT. So that's giving you detonation margin if you're above 75% power. Not that Carinata can model that. Comanche maybe. Probably less. We're gonna start going downhill soon. We're doing a buck 74 across the ground. 6 knots headwind. Hell yeah, brother.
All right, I'm gonna fire my airplane up then.
Brother. Looks like we're even on the fuel. Yeah, I'll probably just land on the right tank. We'll make it.
All right, we're gonna start up our airplane, chat. Clear prop. I'm gonna work on the volume mixer here.
Traffic.
Traffic. What do we got? Just happened. Thank you, Sim Mr. Egan, for the 5-person raid. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today. I hope your flight went well. I'm actually just getting my flight started up here as we got about, I would say about 15 to 20 minutes before it's my leg of the great vUSA relay race. My good buddy Snow Skier, who is now on the screen, is currently finishing up his leg, the first leg of the 2-leg relay. And I just started up my MooKnee to get ready for the second leg. We'll be going to Pensacola. I'm going to be a straight shot, going as fast as I can to try and beat out the other competition. The first team has already got their second airplane in the air. I think they might have gotten a little bit too much of a head start. But that's just, it's the first year we're doing this relay race, so we definitely have some kinks to work out, but we will plan on making this an annual event. So definitely, you know, there will be some things to discuss and some things to work out for doing this next year. But I appreciate the raid. Thanks for stopping in. We're in the MooKnee, and we're getting ready for leg 2 of the relay. And we'll see how fast we can push this thing and see if we can get close to getting beaten out in Pensacola. Because if we look on VATSIM right now, Rob's already up on leg 2 going to Pensacola. He's doing 149 in the Comanche, so he's got a pretty decent leg up. The second team is just taking off. Their second leg is now. It looks like they're in a DA42. So Nick is in the DA42, just took off out of Dublin, Georgia, and the second leg for that team.
Okay.
The other team's got the SR22 waiting on the ground at Heart of Georgia Regional, but Harrison's still a ways out. I think we're going to have them beat. But we'll see if I can outpace the DA42 and the...
Well, is that technically... Because the DA42 might be the diesel, isn't it? Technically not allowed, because it's turbo diesel.
Well, at any rate.
Jaders.
We'll see. See how it plays out.
Stream, just see what his gallons per hour or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to tell. I don't really care at this point. I'm faster than a DA42 piston or Jet A anyway. It won't matter.
Sorry, I got a lot of streamception going on here, chat. My apologies. I'm not a professional streamer. Clicking all the wrong buttons.
Oh, I'm getting a little hazy here. Getting a little hazy over there.
You see we have matching MooKnees, by the way, chat. You see his MooKnee and then my MooKnee. We got the same paint job. Matching MooKnees.
The red, white, and blue wingtips, man. America. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you came in real weak and quiet. Still
Yeah,
decent
we're
ways
about-
out.
we're about 50 miles out.
Currently doing a mag check on my MooKnee here, getting the run up out of the way.
TOD, bros. 16 for TOD.
This is what you get, chat. You're gonna see me flipping back and forth here between my plane and Sean's finishing leg here, but as we get ready for the second leg, once he goes wheels down on runway 32, I will be taking off of runway 23, and it's a straight shot. Straight shot down to Pensacola.
Oh yeah, we're gonna beat those guys.
Yeah.
We're just not gonna beat that Comanche.
No, and it's interesting because
Guys doing a buck 52.
yeah, he put the wrong destination in.
I see that. PSN. Well, Palestine.
I'm gonna let him know that.
He's also no. Don't let him know. He's also facing the wrong way.
Yeah, he's not going direct. He is doing a little bit of a route.
Okay, well that's good. Well, let him keep going. See if he keeps going the wrong way. This might be part of the whole experience.
Gonna be climbing 6,500 feet in my leg here, chat. We got to cover 225 nautical miles straight line.
Miles from the airport.
See, it looks like Rob just made a turn more directly towards Pensacola now for whatever route he's flying. And he's getting 155 now out of that thing. God, I gotta get at least 175 then going that direction if he's getting 155.
Yeah, but I mean, for you, yeah, you're probably. I mean, I'm doing 172 right now, and I'm saving gas, which is just me, but. Be hazy.
It's the top of the first. It's Lawrence 4-0.
For the Mets? Nice. Mets are winning 4-0 already. It's like put it on the TV. I don't know what I was thinking not having that on TV. The Devils game doesn't start till 3:30, which would be right at about the time I'm landing. So this is going to kind of work out kind of nice. Game 4.
Alright, we descended. Crazy traffic moving 30 miles.
I hear you a lot better now.
Alright, pre-descent checks. Let's see, let's switch tanks.
5-0 Mets now.
Close the tank here.
5-0 now, sweetie.
Left tank, left tank. There you go. Lights are on. We'll keep it at no more than 25 inches, I guess, in the descent.
And the Mets batted around in the first inning. Nice. Nice. Oh, wrong screen. Devils are playing Carolina. Game 4 of the playoffs tonight.
Moon's gonna shine, baby, downhill.
I was at Game 3. They won in double overtime. It was awesome. Now hopefully they can tie up the series this afternoon. He's in his descent chat. I'm gonna go get lined up next to the runway. I think I'll go line up next to the runway now.
Sounds like a plan.
Making traffic 2124 my Charlie taxi runway 23 on Charlie. Making. Did not have to go very far to line up short of the runway here. When he's on a shorter final, we'll line up on 2-3 since he's landing on 3-2. And as soon as he's wheezed down, we'll blast off. So I'm going to... we're going to turn my webcam back on now, and we're going to turn the Discord overlay back on, and we're going to start getting set up for my leg here.
My plan is to fly fast.
Get some of this stuff
spoilers,
back all on the correct screen.
40, dump the gear and call wheels down on the frequency. Or for you, don't matter.
Roger. Down for 16 St. Louis. Make sure it's a safe landing.
Think about it, one to go. 2.5, 2.6.
We're waiting for him, chat. We're waiting for him. Pretty much ready to go here. Oh. Can move this back over here. Almost our leg, Chad. It's almost our leg. Can't keep that boost pumped off until we're ready to go because that thing is annoying. He's on a 10-mile final, chat. Making traffic. MooKnee 124 Marshall is lining up runway 23. We'll be waiting for that traffic landing 32. Alright. We're going to focus on our screen now, chat. He's 10 miles out. We're going to wait for him to land on the crossing runway. And then we'll go wheels up. So we're going to be watching out over here. He's going to be landing on this runway over here. And as soon as his wheels are on the ground...
Right here. Makes me think I need to land there.
Set for takeoff. Almost there, chat. We're almost there. About 2 minutes. Here's his lights on my screen. Alright. Here's his lights on my screen, chat.
Runway in sight.
I've got you in sight on my screen too. It's almost time for us to go here, chat. I'm ready. I'm gonna kill the parking brake. I'm gonna hold the pedals.
We got our gas. We're on. Pumps on. Full tank. Undercarriage to go. Mixer to go. Top to go. Seatbelt switches are set.
All right, chat. Here's Sean on short final.
Spoilers away. We're coming down.
There he comes in, chat. All right. Here we go. His wheels are on the ground, chat. We're out. MooKnee 124, my Charlie, departing runway 23, making.
Yeah, you're attacking the extremist.
MooKnee 124, my Charlie is airborne off of 23 south, westbound departure. See you. Rough. Leg 2 underway. See if we can make up some ground on the command sheet. They got a bit of a head start, but we'll see if we can make it up.
And a quarter.
Nice. Alright. We're climbing up to 6,500 feet. And we're gonna run this thing as fast as she'll let us run her.
Oh yeah, Nick is 100% in a turbo diesel. He's at 10.5 too. He's really taking it in the turbo. And he's running at 92% power. Lee loves a challenge.
2 hours 52 minutes is a long time in a 150, or excuse me, in a 172. Gonna need to pee after that one for sure. 5.5 for 6.5. Bing.
What's your power there?
Oh. Wasn't paying attention.
No, I can't see your screen. It's like
24.
30 seconds delayed. It just looked like you were climbing very rich too, I guess. Your EGTs were low. You get more power if you leave it out when you're climbing, but you're probably level already now. You're only past the 5.9 on my screen.
Damn, my stream's really that lagged? That sucks.
I could try to refresh it.
Just leveling off now.
I got you at 40, 50, 45, and 11. At 65, I'd probably do wide open auto and 2400.
Wide open at 2400.
Yeah, and then like, was it 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 16 gallons an hour.
Yeah, about 15.8. $172 is what I'm getting out of her.
That'll help on the dive.
Get a little bit more actually, moving the prop to 2400 RPM.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Wide open throttle and 2400 RPM on the top.
So flow is actually about 16. Now we're getting $178 out of her.
Yeah, that's probably that she'll do. Sync your course when you're heading low. trims the weather just a little bit. I might be getting out.
Mets are winning 6-1 or 6-0. Excuse me. Nice.
What's he doing? Poo-pooing on you with the seating. It's totally good. 370, man. They go 400 is golden. He's trying to get in your head. He's trying to get in your head.
I know. I'm trying to make up as much ground as I can on this Comanche. He's doing $150. I'm doing $178. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's going to be close-ish, but it's not going to be enough. Right now, VATSIM is saying that I'm going to need to somehow make up 12 minutes. Back off, 10.5 better wins. He's trying to help his teammate. He's trying.
That's what they say. That's why his teammate's at 10.5, right?
Yeah, he's at 45. Enjoy your second leg there, Lester Brandon.
You see what he's at 10.5. See what his wins are.
I gotta reopen the multi-twitch here. Let's see, he's got wins of... He doesn't have his win display up. I can't see what his wins are. He just doesn't have a win display up.
On the bottom of the G1000?
Yeah, it's not showing. He's got it off. I just turned it on. I think he's listening to me. 6 knots on the nose.
You got 530 loaded up, so you're not going to get the wins.
Nope.
It's okay. We can't let him win anyway, so he's got a little asterisk on his finish.
Sorry, we're clipping him on ground speed anyway.
You can't tell what's a turbo, what's a not turbo.
We're clipping him on the speed. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, VATSIM says that Rob is going to land at 1910 Zulu, and it has me landing at 1920 Zulu. So really a 10-minute gap, and they took off 18 minutes ahead of us. So
Almost a
we've
half hour.
made up 8 minutes on
Really?
that.
I thought it was almost a half hour.
No, they took off at 07. We took off at 24.
Joke's on you, no. And the Coronado can't simulate any of that.
Yeah, Coronado's Coronado. Be right back, Chad.
Just send it, Nick. Just send it.
Sarah's doing laundry and she's not hearing the beeps on the laundry machine. Go back to bed. It's CTP hangover day. I didn't do CTP because I don't like CTP. Thanks for coming in today, Kenny Monster. We're in the second leg of the relay race for the vUSA Flying Club. We are in the heat of the Virtual USA Flying Club, the Great vUSA Relay Race. We have 4 teams participating in the relay race. The first team that took off was Melvin Leroy and Slant Alpha Adventures. They're pretty far ahead of us on that second leg. They got a nice little head start, and I think Brant was definitely moving that Navy in a little bit faster than was anticipated. We got a couple of MooKnees. Myself and my buddy Sean were in the MooKnees. I think we're right now in second place here. You had Nick and Nick and Luke were the other team. Nick is in a DA42, which technically he's supposed to be in a naturally aspirated engines, so he's cheating a little bit, but we're still going fast at them anyway. So right now I would say they're in third, and the fourth team just is at their halfway point now, Heart of Georgia Regional, making the swap now. So I think we got them pretty clear too. It's just a matter of if we're going to be able to make up this time on Team 1. Is the MooKnee going to be able to outpace this Comanche enough to make up the gap? Because there's a pretty big gap. If you look at VATSIM, there's Rob and there's myself. That's a pretty big gap that we're trying to close up here. There's Nick. I don't know if we're going to be able to close that gap in time. Because right now, look, his ETA is showing 19:10. I'm showing about 11 minutes after. So that's going to be a tough gap to close up. So we'll see, though. You never know what could happen. Something could happen to Rob's airplane along the way. And if that's the case, then we might be in business. There's a lot can happen between now and the next 50 minutes to an hour. And we're going to turn this into an annual event, so hopefully next year we'll have more than 4 teams. He sure is.
I'm the only one that put the great relay racing thing in my remarks.
I think Rob is pretty close to running out of gas. I think Rob might be close to running out of gas. He might not have fueled up appropriately. Look at his fuel gauges.
I don't have much stream, hang on.
That's the wrinkle that we might be waiting for. Brant says he's got the KC-130 extender en route. That might be the break we were waiting for.
I'll take a peek and see if he's gonna make it. He's doing 13.6 gallons an hour though. I don't know what he got left.
Oh, he does have the aux tanks. He might not run out of gas. He's got the tip tanks. And it looks like, even though it's showing empty on his main tanks, the tip tanks look like they got about 13 in them, so he probably could make it the rest of the way. It's going to be close, though. Because he's not going at full power. He's in an economy cruise, I believe.
He's doing a very realistic cruise speed. Yeah, 22.
Yeah, I believe you would be right with the Bonanza. You just have to use the non-turbo Bonanza, Nick. You'd have to use the non-turbo Bonanza. There is a naturally aspirated Bonanza.
Yep. Non-turbo Bonanza. And I also used the RV spin. That's also pretty quick.
I don't know. I don't know if the G36 is turbo or not. It might be.
No, they don't all have to be. Some of them are, but the one in the game is not.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that would work.
One in the game is not turbo. Turbo mod.
Nope. I accidentally hit my prop
I
lever.
don't see what Rob's aux field level is, so we'll find out. He's only doing 60% power too, yeah. He's still cruising pretty good.
The Comanche's no slouch.
No, it's got a lot of power.
It's gonna be a nice long flight in the 172 for you, Brandon. Damn. You're really gonna have to pee after that one.
He's falling though. I said he was doing like a $180 in a SR22.
Oh. 188 on the SR22 Michael's doing out of, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
The
that's
plot-
100% power. That's definitely 100% power.
The plot thickens even still.
He said he's only doing a $174 now on mine. Well, you definitely need to land on the mains. Just land out. Definitely can't land on the aux. I think it's 30 and 15. Oh, there's the oxygen. Just add that. He might, if you tell him he's got to land on the main, he might switch to the mains and run out of gas on the final.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Someone else in his chat can figure him out on that one. Yeah, the Baron would work too, Greslin. I don't know. We might tweak it next year, though. We might have only certain aircraft that are allowed next year, or maybe everyone. If there's like one aircraft that has a good version across all the sims, maybe we just pick everyone is in the same aircraft, and then we determine the takeoff time just by spinning the wheel. If you get lucky, then that team goes first, and then every 30 seconds we launch, and then kind of make it go from there to really even up the fairness level. But we'll see. A lot of different ways we could potentially do it. But we would have to. We would have to find. That would be interesting.
Without getting lost.
That would be another interesting way to do it. There's certain things that we can tweak maybe for next year that we can make. Well, nothing we're using today is going faster than 180 anyway, Nick. But there's certain things next year where maybe we could have either level the playing field with everyone maybe being in the same plane, or having the same midway point, or well, certain things that we'll have to look and see if we can tweak to maybe improve our situations to make it more fair next year. And again, it's the first time we're doing it, so it's a little bit of a trial and error. You know, the next iteration will have some more rules maybe to try and keep things closer together, make it a more truer relay. Hopefully we'll have more teams as well to keep it a little bit more interesting also. So yeah, there's plenty of different ways that we could go about it, and we'll try and, after we're done today, figure out what we think would be the best way to kind of even the playing field the next time around.
Team Highland versus Team Norland race.
Yeah, and I'm maybe keep it like stuff that's comparable in speed. Like you either have to use a 172 or the or a Comanche or something that's all close together. It's something that so everyone has something in either sim that they could use, but maybe keep it a little bit tighter on the what can be used. Make it more about the strategy and also the little bit of luck for who takes off first, with just kind of like a spin of the wheel or something to see which team goes first, second, third, fourth, etc.
I mean, the Comanche, the Bonanza, the MooKnee, they're all very similar in speed. The RV10 is also very similar in speed. I guess the SR22 is pretty close. It's about 165, 160. I mean, he's doing a buck 86 right now. Sure, there's some creative leeway in that right now.
He's streaming in the vUSA Flying Club Discord.
I'll go peek.
Go sneak a peek, see what he's running. Oh yeah, he's right on the line there.
94% power.
Who's that?
Not my plane.
Doesn't need to make it TBR, just needs to make it to Florida.
So, since you guys are all been in here, there is the interesting wrinkle of potentially Rob running out of fuel on the way to Pensacola.
I've been listening.
That would certainly change things up a bit.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
I don't think he is either. I'm looking at that radar and it's saying he's got 45 minutes to go and he's got 30 minutes of fuel. Unless he really leans it.
He just comes in from like an 8,000 foot glide to the finish.
Well, don't you have to enter the pattern?
Well, yeah, but still. Come in the pattern at 8,000 feet and circle back around.
He's got to cross at pattern altitude.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have to land though?
I never said they had
Yeah,
to.
That's true. They just
Oh, now you tell us.
Is that in a Was that in the briefing?
Was one of the rules that you gotta stick to tanks after and have 30 minutes?
There's definitely ways that we'll, for the next iteration next year, we'll definitely tighten up on maybe like what aircraft can be used to keep everything a little bit, you know, tighter and, you know, certain things like that. We'll definitely spruce it up a bit.
I think it's been fun and pretty good for the most part so far.
I think you should only give like a team like 20 or 30 gallons. You just gotta figure out how to get it there.
It's a nice jump, Brandon.
I took 20 or 30 gallons out of my plane and gave it to your plane.
Well,
like
you got
this
30
idea.
gallons, and you gotta decide who gets what. The brass guy wants to take 15, and the fishing guy wants to take 10 or whatever.
There's so many different ways we could do it.
I think the fuel would be kind of funny because then guys start flaming out, or having to lean back and then really, really throttle back to make it there because you start sweating the fuel on your gauges.
Yeah, because I gave myself like 2.5 hours worth of fuel, which slowed me down a little bit, but at the same time, I knew I was definitely going to make it with fuel.
Yeah, and I did with 16 gallons. I burned 23. I think, Mike, if we limited it to amount of fuel for a leg, it makes people pick airplanes that are more efficient, but then you gotta win. I think that's a neat concept.
Yeah, like I said, there's so many different ways we could go about it for next year. We'll have to figure out what way we think is going to be the best. And hopefully we'll also get more teams to join in next year, too.
Teaches the GA pilot how to lean, too.
Alright, Chad, I'll be right back. I gotta use the little boys' room. I'm gonna top off my drink. I'll be right back.
Looks like Atlanta Center is coming online for you guys that are just over that little threshold. I don't know if he'll send you a contact me or not.
132975.
It's like Mike is in his space, Nick is in, and Michael is barely in.
Yeah, I think what Rob's hoping for is he can declare an emergency and get priority for landing.
Well, if he declares to, he might just get straight in and not even cross the finish line technically.
Oh, that's a good point.
You don't understand, but for my emergency, I need to cross the downwind.
You have to cross at, like, cross parallel at pattern altitude. You're basically doing a flyover of 2.6.
Yeah, I'll be happy to have you next year. We're happy to have you for plenty of our future events, Brandon.
Get the little balloon in there.
Make sure you keep an eye on the events channel. Look for all of our upcoming events, or the event calendar as well, too, to show you some more even of the upcoming events that the club will have.
Is that just an X-plane generated thing, or?
Yeah, I think there's a toggle. It's like show balloons in nice weather or something like that. I forget.
So another little potential interesting twist is it looks like there's a pop-up thunderstorm right to the north of Pensacola right now. Just throwing that out there.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna switch to fuel tanks here, chat.
Crestview's reporting broken at 4,800 clouds.
Slant Alpha might have to really start considering pulling it back a little bit. See if he's gonna make it on the tank that if what he's got. A little bit of weather out there as we get closer to Pensacola. The sim is starting to pop up a little bit of weather, so we'll see what happens as we get closer. Because we have to stay VFR. That's part of the requirement.
He's dropping his speed.
He is pulling back.
It might be too late.
Let's take a live look in.
32 miles from
That little pop-up storm right there that we're keeping an eye out for as well.
In order to finish this race properly, we're supposed to be at pattern altitude when we cross that pattern altitude.
TPA is overhead 1,500 feet. Oh, someone played a noise on his stream. Jesus. Is it his stream or my stream? My stream. Good God. That's my stream. Carpenter, thanks for coming in today. Holy crap. I forgot that I had the blurb sound still a thing. Oh, God. Thanks for coming in today. We're on leg 2 of the great vUSA relay race. I'm anchoring down for Team MooKnee. That's MooKnee, and we are 36 minutes out of Pensacola. We're trying to race down Rob Sherman Jr., who's got about a 10-minute lead on us, but he might be running out of gas. So that's an interesting wrinkle that we got going on, and we've got plenty of ground on both the two other teams that are currently behind us. So we'll see. There's also a little bit of weather to deal with potentially. So we'll see. The race within the race right now. Rob's trying to hang on for dear life with the fuel. If we look at the remarks, by the way, the traffic pattern altitude of Pensacola, it says overhead 1,500 feet. Thank you. I actually like those horns. Thank you for 100 bits again. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 200 bits. I enjoyed those horns. I'm not gonna lie. The Moonies of Moonachi. Larry Kopnip, thanks for coming in today. Archivest, thanks for being here. We're pushing as fast as we can go in the MooKnee on the second leg of the relay race. Trying to be the first team to cross runway 1735 at traffic pattern altitude, which is 1,500 feet, Pensacola. We're in our nice custom painted MooKnee. Making her fly as fast as she'll fly. Trying to win the race to Pensacola.
That's the paint job I've ever seen.
Hell yeah. So VATSIM says we've got our work cut out for us. But for those of you that are just joining us, Rob is running a little bit low on fuel in his Comanche. He might not have fueled up enough. And if he runs out of gas, that puts us in the lead. So we're going to keep going as fast as we can go. Got about 100 miles left. And I'm giving this thing everything she's got.
From one aux to the other aux, run for like a minute, and then it's gonna burble, and then it's gonna keep switching around until he runs all 4 dry. That'll be kind of entertaining, not gonna lie. As he chases, it feels like looking for that last drop of gas.
An event from Sea to Shining Sea, New York to Los Angeles. That would definitely have to be a multi-leg event. That would be a little bit. That would be a tough one for GA, especially all within one day, but not impossible. Come on, Delta, run out of fuel. No, I do not want any of my fellow airline pilots to run out of gas, Candy Monster. Definitely not. Definitely not. There's a little bit of weather out here. Little pop-up showers that we're going to have to pay attention to. Because we do have to stay VFR. We're not going to be able to fly through any clouds. No cheating on that end.
You could do a VAT USA club coast to coast thing, like 10, you get like 10-minute line up you all.
Yeah, like one person at a time flies and then pass it to the next one and then pass it to the next one.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think so. Brant actually proposed something close to that to me recently, and I told him to table it for now because we're a little bit on a slow end right now in terms of attendance, but that is not too far off from an idea that's come about potentially already.
I mean, it's like 12 hours at least. We need to get coast to coast in a G airplane.
The good news for me, Chad, is this should finish up in time for me to watch the Devils game uninterrupted. Game 4 against Carolina at 3:30 this afternoon. It's a big one, trying to tie up the series.
Sadly, don't have a horse in the race.
Power back and shoot for 45%. He's sweating. He's sweat fuel man.
Yeah, you know what? Even with his ground speed backed off to like 141, he's still clipping me by about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but he's... How much longer do we have to go until he lands?
I mean, I got 28 minutes, so he's probably only got like 18, 19 minutes.
Well, he's decided to do a refuel. He's refueling. He's breaking off for a pattern, looks like.
Bold strategy, Cop.
Okay, so he's gonna hot fuel real quick. Oh, that might make up 10 minutes. Let's see. See how quickly he can hot fuel. There's definitely going to be a little bit of simism coming into play here with how quickly he'll be able to fuel up, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe he's got a buddy there. You know, ready to help him out. Got the car already in the terminal. He's ready to turn the pump on as soon as he pulls up and shuts down.
Don't even turn the engine off. Just have the fuel truck behind the wing and have him fucking climb over and just start putting it in.
Oh. I'm trying to think how fast I fueled the other day. I have to look it up.
Did he say he was circling to land, or?
Circling for left base going the opposite direction.
The plot thickens, chat. Just like they do in the real world. Do you have to land safely for it to count? No, you just have to cross runway 1735 at Pensacola at 1,500 feet, which is the traffic pattern altitude overhead. The first team that does that is the winner. Yeah, I think if he's having to stop for fuel, then we might be able to pass him up, because I got 25 minutes and I am not short on gas. I probably put more gas than I needed, which probably is costing us a couple knots, but at least we don't have to worry about doing what Flant's doing, so.
Y'all thought they had this race in the bag.
It took me 14 minutes the other day from across the final to hit the departure end.
Oh, it's not bad.
I have to step away to finish mowing the lawn. So I will be watching, but I won't be able to talk.
Have fun cutting that grass.
"24 minutes to go. And eventually we will have to do a descent down to 1,500 feet.
Pretty entertaining.
What airport is he landing at?
I don't know the closest one.
Roger.
I think you said Bob Sykes.
Bob Sykes. That's a name right there.
Ask him to see how much fuel he's got with the fuel calculator when he actually lands. I want to see how close he was.
Alright, chat. One challenge, fly this across the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that would be dangerous in real life to do. Alright, so he's hot fueling. Oh, he's not even gonna hot fuel. He's got it shut down and everything.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's showing 0.
Wow. Yeah,
He
yeah,
had
would've been-
nothing
would've been
left.
Lucky to land there.
He had literally less than a gallon in everything, according to the thing. So at the most, he might have had 4 gallons if you were going to switch around the tanks.
I called it that he had the sumpable amount left. Now I'll leave.
Well, he had 10 minutes to play with. How long has he been on the ground?
Probably not 3 or 4 minutes. He's just ready to start out now.
This is gonna be pretty interestingly close.
And he's going to run fast too when he gets up now.
Getting some interesting wind pickups in Pensacola as well. 11 gusting 23 now. The drama intensifies.
No turbo charge.
I don't think so.
I guess they made that diesel. Alright, he started up his taxi.
I think he might still have us clipped here. Depends on how quickly he can get up to speed. Because he had 10 minutes on us.
Yeah, he might not climb up that much then.
I'm still pedaling as fast as I can, so this is gonna be interesting.
You're not pedaling though as fast as you can, and you're pedaling as fast as appropriate, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Yes. You're definitely not running no 90% power like some people in here.
Well. How would I get it to 90% power when I guess I could descend a little. Let's go down to 45.
I mean, you'd have to go up to 2,500 RPM probably, and you'd probably be, like 75, 80% power. Why do you think you're not gonna win? Is you really trying to win now?
The heat is on.
Ran back to Banshee, max RPM.
I mean, looking at Vat Radar, Max got a good chance to catch him now, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep it close. Entertaining. He's just taxing the whole way down the runway, it's not helping him.
I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, I just get socked in. Whoa.
He's departing to the south, so you'll see him pretty close.
He's airborne.
The airport
Did you get
is.
wet with the throttle? Because it's only showing like 23.5 inches. 55. Just do 24 square, 25 square. VUSA. I mean, Rob's already like, I've been doing a proper climb in this setting too. In the spirit of the rules race, Mike, you should do the way you were doing before. 2400 up here. This thing's gonna go in two.
It's gonna be close, chat. It's gonna be close. I don't think I passed him. Not yet, at least. My airplane, in theory, should be faster. So 25, 24? Or I'm sorry, 24, 25? How would you play this? 24 RPM, 25? 24 squared?
24 squared. Is it 15 or 16 gallons an hour? He's just about low. Looks like he's running like 23 squared or so. 22 squared. Yeah, he's still doing 50% power. He doesn't care. He's like on a converging course. You might be able to see him, Mike.
He's on a VOR, but I think he's about to turn towards Pence.
He's selling it to Mike. That's well.
He's trying to.
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're pretty much right on top of him looking at the VFR map here.
Yeah.
I think we should have him because we're faster regardless. I'll pull it 23 squared. See if we can even this out.
Do you have the traffic in sight?
Can you maintain vision or something?
So we ain't get a race. I'll go 23 squared. Still probably going to be faster, but... $1.75, yep. He's not going to be able to sniff that. He's also 2,000 feet below me. Say again.
Switch to guns.
Say again, Sean.
24 inches, 2,300, 13.5 gallons an hour.
There you go.
That's an economy cruise there, high speed cruise. I hope you see it on the screen. Tell them to bump up the power. Someone get in the chat, tell them to bump the power. I want to see a race.
Yeah, I've got him by 30 knots.
I don't know why there's only doing 50%.
I got him in sight.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Should have formed up on him then. You should have said it form up on him. Not allowed to win anything, I guess. Three, two, one, go.
I officially got both of you on my stars display.
Oh, you want it easier for him to see it on his left?
He is gonna form up on him.
Not your best work, Mike, but keep going at it.
Yeah. Good enough.
I showed him at 151 across the ground, like when your ground speed was 10.
What's a CTAF for Pensacola? Someone, please.
9.9.
Thank you.
Yeah, he told about 150. Don't pass him too fast. You have to speed brakes too. He's only looking ahead, so if you want to do something, you gotta do a move to go as fast.
Pensacola traffic, Comanche 514 Delta Victor, 15 miles north of Pensacola, 1,900 descending. Gonna cross midfield east to west, and then a right downwind runway 17, full stop Pensacola.
Pensacola traffic, November 124, Mike Charlie's and MooKnee. Same information, Pensacola.
Take the hit, Rob. Take the hit. Call that foreshadows.
Trying to keep him right in the sight here, chat. You can see Velocity's doing the best it can to keep up with us, but
It can be a problem. Let's see it better. Oh, he sees you.
I don't know if I can do photo finish now, guys.
It's just like Ford Le Mans, baby. We're crossing the finish line at the same time.
Hey Mike, if you'll do me a favor and stay off of his left wing, keep him to your right.
oh, okay. Then I gotta go pass back behind him and get to the other side.
Well, stay on whatever side you're on. Just let me know what side you're on right now.
It'd be easier if you're on the pilot side to look at him, Mike.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I can't tell your call sign since you're squawking VFR on stars, so I just need to know who's on what side.
I can
Alright,
see you first based on the stream.
he's on my right
Pensacola
side.
traffic, Comanche 514 Delta Victor is about 5 miles east, 1,700 descending. We're going to pass over midfield, east to west, and then a right downwind runway 17, full stop. Pensacola.
Pensacola traffic, MooKnee 124, Mike Charlie, same information.
bumped it up to like 24 and 2500 RPM. We're doing 25 squared. Race is on, baby.
Hi. Thanks. Look at this.
Oh my god.
He's just toying with them. Oh. $1,500. We'll get this qualified. See what happens here.
Ha! I think he might have nosed me out.
Beats him.
I think he got you.
He nosed me out at the end there.
Got you right at the finish.
Victor's east to west over the field. We're turning north for a
Do you
right
have a
down
picture
runway
finish?
17 full stop next call.
Pensacola traffic, Winnie 124, Mike Charlie falling behind the Comanche.
You guys can
Right
coordinate
down for
landing.
runway 17,
I'll get you
Pensacola.
to the ramp.
Alright. I gotta go. That was pretty entertaining.
See you, buddy. That was a photo finish, Chad. I think he clipped me out at the end because I wasn't maintaining my speed very well towards the end there. Lee put 0815. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And we do actually have to start slowing up here so that we can get safely behind him. We'll give him room when he makes his base to final.
Pensacola traffic, Comanche 5 for Alpha Victor's left correction, right downwind to right base, runway 17 full stop Pensacola.
Wait for him to get behind our wing here, chat.
Pensacola traffic, Comanche 5 for Alpha Victor, right base to final, runway 17 full stop Pensacola.
Pensacola on traffic. MooKnee 124 Mike Charlie, right base 17 Pensacola. That was entertaining. Yeah, overhead 1,500 feet, traffic pattern altitude, Nick Gresla. That's correct. That's what it says in the notes on the AFD. It's 1,500. It might just be for the overhead, though, the normal pattern. You have to fly overhead to join the pattern because you have to cross the runway. So, yeah, 1,500 feet. You can see him on final there. We're good to go. Pensacola traffic, MooKnee 124 Charlie, final runway 17, full stop, Pensacola.
One traffic, 7309 that Romeo 10 to the northeast. North flight of fuel 1,500 for a right down for 17. Cool.
Ground is on 121.9. I'll get that ready to go off screen. While I focus up on my landing. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Kenny Monster, that's right. You guys can put predictions in real quick. You got like 30 seconds. Almost forgot about that. I have Volanta running.
Pensacola traffic, Comanche 514.6, clear runway 17. Pensacola. I'm going to park near the control tower for the picture, guys, if you want.
Roger.
I think Mr. Rob forgot I was on ground.
You have a ground controller, by the way.
Oh, forgot.
Oh, we rolled it on. That was a good landing, chat. Woo! Rolled that sucker on. 4 Mike Charlie's clearing runway 17, going to ground. Pensacola. Ground, good afternoon. MooKnee 124 Mike Charlie is off on, I believe this is taxiway Bravo here, and we'd like to taxi, or Alpha 2 even. We're going to taxi over to the tower.
MooKnee 124 Mike Charlie Roger, Pensacola ground, welcome. Run is taxiway Alpha 4 is where he's parking, so continue on Alpha, cross runway 8 to Alpha 4.
Alpha cross 8 to Alpha 4, MooKnee 124 Mike Charlie. That was an entertaining event. We definitely had a little bit of fun at the end there. We 100% could have just beat him outright, but it was a lot more fun to join up on his wing and make it a photo finish. So, and I definitely mismanaged the power at the end because I was actually going to try and eke him out at the end there, but he beat me out because I didn't manage my power well at the last little bit. So that's what I get for sandbagging a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. That was awesome. I think it was more entertaining for you guys watching. Yeah, he's definitely got different scenery than I do. Maybe not. He's just plowing through the grass. Never mind. There is no difference in scenery. He's just like, oh, screw it. We're gonna go park on the tower in the grass. Ha ha. Nick just overflew the field. Yeah, there's definitely not ramp here, but we're gonna pretend there's ramp here. Alright, that was pretty fun, chat. Not gonna lie, I had a good time. I appreciate you all for stopping by. Let's take a look at that landing rate, I guess, shall we? That has to be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. 1G, even, minus 61. It's not gonna get much better than that. It really isn't. It really is not gonna get any better than that. And look, it's just in time for me to put on the Devils playoff game 2. It's 3:30. Let me get that set up. Get over set up. All right. While I'm getting that set up on the TV, I think it's only appropriate that we end the stream right here. Thank you all for tuning in to the great vUSA relay race. I had a good time. This was a great event. This will become an annual event. We'll do this again next year. We'll firm up the rules a little bit, try and tighten things up, and see if we can't make it more into a true relay. I definitely sandbagged a little bit at the end to get the photo finish in there and form up on Rob's wing, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. I'll finish up the stuff that I need to finish up on the club end when the time comes. And on that note, let me see if we can find someone here to raid, because I know Slanty's going to be done. Gresla's about to land, so we're probably going to have to go for someone that's not doing the great Virtual USA relay race. So we'll have to go to someone else, and I think that someone else should be Sim Caesar is streaming. He's doing one of his group fly-alongs, so let's go ahead and raid Sim Caesar. Great streamer, good friend of the channel. I think he's one of the best. He's got one of the best voices when it comes to flight sim on Twitch. He's also very, very entertaining as well. So we'll go ahead and give a raid to Mr. Caesar. Thank you guys for participating by watching. Or for those who flew, thank you for flying in the great vUSA relay race. Again, first annual. We're going to do this again next year. This was a lot of fun. We're going to shore up the rules and make it more, yeah, make it more fair, I guess, or make it a little bit more difficult, maybe. Throw in some fuel rules or something. It'll be a lot of fun. So, alright, I'm going to stop talking, start the raid, and say hi to Sim Caesar. See you.
Why did I get home late yesterday? Well, you see, I was coming home and I stepped in a puddle and my pants got kind of moist, and it took a little bit to get them dried off before I could get back on the bus and get home. So